Thank you. Well, thank you, Joanna, for joining us again. We just love having you here and learning about your all of this knowledge and all of this wonderful product that we are using. So thank you very much. And for you guys that are watching, if you have a question regarding the topic Joanna is on, feel free to raise your hand down here, the little I think you have to hit maybe more. I don't know now where it is, but you can hit raise your hand on your Zoom, and then we can ask your question, but we want to keep it to the topic that Joanna's on. And if you have more questions, that's something we didn't cover, I will share in the comments the link to the Zoom form to fill out because that's where we grab the content for today's meeting from. So we love that little Google form. I called it a Zoom form, didn't I? We love our Google form, so I'll put that in the comments. But with that, Joanna, are you ready?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. Thank you.
I think that the main topic today it concerned the cleaner, no? The difference between the purifying cleanser and the exfoliating cleanser. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Um, I just want to clarify, please, a point that has caused a lot of confusion and on behalf of all Abbi team, I would like to apologize for this confusion. Many of you or your customer have seen in the offer a sourcing form on the website, on the web catalog. Okay, so all that who order this product receive a form with an exfoliating foam label on the product. It was not exfoliating, okay? The error didn't not come from the preparation of the order. The error was on the display, on the website and on the catalog, okay? Today, with Abbi, you have two cleaner available, purifying, exfoliating. So I want to reassure to everyone who received the exfoliating cleaner that they receive the correct product first. Um, However, if you agree, I would like to explain the history and why this confusion. I think that it's very interesting to understand the action of the exfoliating mousse. So there is a link with the question. Um, Initial, 2 years ago, the exfoliating cleaner was called soothing. And I decide to change the name. Why? First, when we have the reflection for a product and to compose the formulation, we are looking for the best ingredient for this action, the complementation of this action by another, etc., etc. That is the brand moment with all person. And for the soothing, we chose an ingredient that is the papain extract. So if you see the composition of your exfoliating cleaner today, you will see papain. We chose papain because this ingredient is known to contribute to the skin repair, to regeneration, to restructuring the skin's layers. Okay, so this ingredient have the power of it's like a restorative extract. Many action that go to the restorative action, regenerating, healing agent. It's no for that. Okay, so that's why we chose papain in this formulation. Moreover, papain is used in traditional um, American, African, Asian, Caribbean medicine as an anti-parasitic agent. And that's what we saw in the power of this ingredient and make our choice to make put it in the formula. But papain don't have only this action. We have an exfoliating action too. And this exfoliating um, is coupled with like an anti-acne properties. So papain is one of the a common plant derivative enzyme used as an exfoliant and therefore anti-sebum. Okay, so when we discover it's a big term, but when we read more about papain, I have a reflection with myself, and I say, okay, someone that saw two things never see the other action of the papain. They don't. Some people that don't know, like me, because I read a lot about action, property of this molecular or something. Okay, common person never think about exfoliating action if I'm not clear on the label. That's why we decide to change the name. Okay, and uh, I think that it is better to people to know all action of the formulae. The papain uh, have an action on the skin stratum corneum. Stratum corneum is the first skin layer, okay, and it's an enzyme. So there is an action of it's hydrolyzing. There is so many things that happen in this part of the skin. That's for me, it was very important to um, that any person that use or choose the product know the global action. So I don't know if there is some question about this, but it was important for me to explain first, apologize for the confusion, but explain the history to understand why I decide to change the name. So in Europe, first the cleaner was called Soothing, and for USA, when we decide to open the market, the US market, and prepare all everything, regulation, everything, we done everything with the term exfoliating.
And I think and thank you for explaining the papaya extract and how the enzymes will do the exfoliating, because I feel like often we think of exfoliating as very harsh and abrasive on our skin, or maybe not harsh, but we feel like a salt scrub type of thing. And that's when you don't feel that in a product, you're wondering, how does this enzyme exfoliate my skin? So I appreciate you explaining that. Now, what
Yeah.
about the purifying cleanser?
Moreover, the timing of for example, some people that have the two cleaner at home, okay, in their bathroom. When I use this and when I can use this, not can. When it's need for my skin. It's very important to know that this specific exfoliating action. Why? For example, now we are going to the summer. So some people we go to the beach, have sun, many things. Okay, have a regular exfoliating action on your skin is very important. As I said, the papain extract is very on the first layer. So when you have sun, when you know when you have the it's the tanning, okay, when you get some your skin cells have a cycle of life that is different because they capped some UV and all that. So it's very good to have an exfoliating action one time in a week, for example. Some people can do 2 or 3 times. It depends of each person. Moreover, people who use the active concentrate number nine, not number eight, sorry, yes, the tanning one. It can be good to use the exfoliating cleaner 1 or 2 times in a week, etc. Um, However, the exfoliating cleaner combine 3 ingredients, okay? Not just the papain, okay? We saw that there is the papain, that papain will help for regenerate, for heal, for to revive the skin's radiance, okay? But you have bisabolol too. This is a plant origin extract that will help to soothe to the condition, to smooth the skin. There is prickly pear extract and this extract helps to calm irritated skin and limit the release of the marker that are in the like cellular stress, for example, and help to hydration too. So as I said, in the history, this cleaner was we have a reflection for soothing. So you don't have only the exfoliating action. You have an action for hydration, for soothe, to calm the irritated skin too. Okay, that's why you can use exfoliating cleaner every day if you want. It's not, but it's very important to know that you have this action, this exfoliating action, and don't forget that the papain have this action, but it's not the only one. The major properties is regeneration and repair action too. Okay, it's very a global action. In I speak now specifically of the exfoliating cleaner. Okay, it's global. So if somebody want to use it every day, no problem. But if you think that your skin is a little bit irritated, it's preferable to have the purifying, for example, because papain extract will have. But oh, I'm thinking that when you are skin with irritation, sometimes it's good to have the action of repair too. So it depends. Maybe don't let the cleaner too long. For example, if you would clean in the shower, don't let it 5 or 10 minutes. Maybe the skin can be a little bit red because of the papain action. Okay? I don't know if it's clear what I try to explain, but uh, in the global exfoliating cleaner have the was formulated to have this power focus on regeneration or restorative action. That is the main uh, focus for this cleaner.
Oh, Tony, go ahead. Sorry, I was muted.
Yeah, I just wanted to share my experience with that cleanser. Because I got it early, it did still say soothing on it, and I have very sensitive skin, so I was using that, and I had no idea it was exfoliating. My skin felt softer than it had ever felt before. And when I found out it was exfoliating, I'm like, oh, well, that makes sense why my skin feels so soft. So if you have a customer that got it, I would recommend they try it because I know that in their head they think exfoliating is harsh and rough, but it doesn't feel that way at all. So I am absolutely obsessed with the exfoliating foaming cleanser. And I would recommend that your customers give it a day or two of trying it, even if they're like, I thought I bought soothing, because it does feel soothing.
And for mature skin, it's a good action too, because when we take age, it's like this. The natural cycle life of our cells have some perturbation, okay, and mature skin need for their radiance to help to restore a good cycle life of the cells. It will be very good for mature skin too to use the exfoliating cleaner.
Joanna,
Kelly?
that kind of goes with my question. I was curious what the AI looks for, or when the AI is suggesting which cleanser for the person, what is most important? What is the feature that's most important that it's pulling out to suggest that cleanser for the person?
Okay. Um, I will explain the property of the purifying cleaner before answer. And AI was like a child at the beginning. And all what we discuss now was learned by the AI too. And when I want to explain the purifying cleaner, and I'm sure that we can be able to respond, Kelly, to the question, because it was exactly like this that happened in the reality of the AI. Okay, the purifying cleaner combine two active ingredients, and the reflection to decide the formulation has to focus on bioregulator regulation of the microflora. On the skin we have many bacteria, soft bacteria, good bacteria that are live in on our skin. Okay, and the most important is that there is a good balance of this microflora. Is okay in English, microflora skin. Okay,
Yes, Michael.
so we focus to choose ingredient in the that's what we have in our mind when we decide. So we chose ingredient that will be help to purify, to minimize pore, to reduce imperfection of oily skin. That's the main purpose for us. For that, we choose two extract. One is meadowsweet plant. In French, we call this reine des prés. Why? This extract is very rich in phenolic acid, and this molecular helps to preserve the ecosystem of the skin. The action is to inhibit bacterial growth who are responsible of inflammatory, for example, and so this extract first have the action to inhibit the bacterial growth with focus with create the inflammation, and in the other hand boost the skin's natural antibacterial defense, because our skin know how to do, but sometimes because of some perturbation the natural defense are not strong enough. You understand? So this extract have this splendid capacity to inhibit what is not good for the because can help inflammation, and so inhibit this side and boost the natural antibacterial defense. And thanks of this couple action, this extract, so the meadow sweet plant extract, helps regulate for the sebum, sebora, I think in English, and improve the skin texture because of the astringent effect. So this is the first action of this ingredient. The second extract is very particular because it's a synergistic blend, of iris extract, of vitamin A and zinc, and this blend helps to fight against imperfection and keeps skin clean, help the healthy of the skin for to have less visible pore, less tiny skin. Okay, we really focus with the purifying cleaner. We focus on the regulation of oily skin. Is this explanation is clear for you? Then, to respond to you, Kelly, AI, why exerts was educate to repair, to screen oily skin. So if you have many the notation of the regulation of blemish of everything that is repair like that is screened like oily skin, he will recommend the purifying. And for all others, he will go to the exfoliating cleaner. Because again, exfoliating cleaner have this double capacity that I know that at first we didn't see the power this part of the papain for the exfoliating action, but finally the global action of the exfoliating cleaner is more large than the purifying. The purifying is very focused of sebum, imperfection, oily skin, all that. So for all other, it will recommend exfoliating.
And would you say too that the younger kids, the purifying is like for my daughter, I've been having her use exfoliating and now I'm like, oh gosh, I should have been having her use purifying.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So good to know.
It can be good for young people to use, for example, the exfoliating one time in a week. You understand? Just to help of the regeneration too. So every day it will be the purifying to help the bioregulator action. You understand? Because at this age, So many things happen inside, and we know that many imperfections are visible on the. So every day can be the purifying, and but the action of the restorative effect, it can be very helpful too, one time in a week, I think.
Now we have a question in the comments too. Is it so you mentioned something about like don't let the exfoliating cleanser sit for too long. So like I get my face wet first now, but I'm just like scrub, 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 rinse. So are we supposed to let it sit for a little bit?
Honestly, it will depend it will depend of the sensibility of the reactivity of the skin, because when you let something a long time, it's natural. The action will be more long, and for specifically for the papain extract, it can be a little bit irritating effect. So if you, I think, in my opinion, is that it's good to put the cleaner. If you, for example, if you clean the face in the shower, you can put the cleaner at the beginning, let it have a longer action, and when you finish to put the soap on the body, then you rinse everything. But I prefer that everybody know that specifically with the exfoliating and because we have the papain extract, you can have a little bit red on your skin. That's why I think that 5 minutes is sufficient, because know that when we choose all ingredients, we know that for cleaner, it's not like a cream. The cream, you put it on the at the moment, and it stay on your skin. Okay, the cleaner was it's a rinsing product. Okay, and we choose ingredient that have rapid action, because if we put ingredient that need 1 hour to begin the action, there is no sense to put them in a cleaner. You understand what we select? So all ingredients that we put in the cleaner, we check on their capacities, on the test, that they have that they correspond to the product, and that they will have the action even if it's rinsed in 5 or a short time. You understand why I think that 5 minutes is large sufficient.
Okay. Thank you. Wow, I'm like mind blown. I had no idea. I can't wait to go wash my face now. Well, tonight.
Yeah,
And let it sit
yes,
a little
and
bit.
thank you to have this moment, because really very important. Uh, Clean the skin every day, and if you can 2 times in a day, it's very important. The face is then clean of all residual impurities, and imagine what your skin receives at each second of the day, even if you are in your bed. We all around us, there is so many microorganisms that, and your skin is in contact. Even if you are in your bed, in clothes, everywhere there is microorganisms. So to clean before applying your skincare, it's very important. Uh, so this action need to be done every day, and if you can, done it 2 times in a day. Really, it's very helpful for all, because many times we think about wrinkles, about this, but first of all, everything begins first by a clean skin, and then you put what you want to put, and your skin will be ready to receive and to have the good action with all you put after with your skincare. You
Now,
understand why it's very important?
yes. Yeah, to clean that, absolutely. Now, a few people are asking, can you use it on your back? Like for back acne, can you wash your body with the purifying cleanser?
Yeah, know that all face products for Abby and for all, if all tests was done specifically for the face and the body, how can I say, have uh, less tests to done, because on the face we have many entrance, eyes, mouth, nose. You understand? In this part, I have no entrance inside. So all products that are okay for the face are largely okay for the body.
Wonderful. And you were talking about, the importance of cleansing our skin in the morning and at night to get all of the impurities off of it, even when you wake up, because you get impurities from the air. And that leads to, I'm going out of order on you, but it leads to one of the questions on there about how often, like, can you wash your face or should you do your regimen? As in, if you get up, you have your morning and then you go work out midday and you want to wash your face and use your regimen again, and then in the evening. So is it okay to use the system 3 times a day, or is it going to be too much?
In my opinion, it's never too much. For example, you are on a day off. You wake up, you have your time, coffee time, because you are very cool. And okay, we are women. We know that house need to be clean too. Okay, so let's go, lady. Take everything that is need and go to work to clean the house too. Do you imagine when you make the dash, what your skin receive? So it depends. When you wake up, you say, okay, I know that I have to clean the house. So I will done all my moment of my skincare after. But sometimes you don't think you don't it's not previous. You wake up, you done your skin your habit of your skincare because it's your moment and you have fun with this moment. So you did it. But after, at noon, for example, oh my shit, I forgot yesterday I have this or this, or I don't know, your husband sent you, okay, tonight we have 10 people at home. Oh my God, okay. So you make all this. So what? Okay, when you go into shower, clean your skin and then put again your skincare. You understand? As I always say, the right moment of your skincare, even if it's the clean, is the treatment with the cream, whatever. The right moment is your moment. Is the moment that you know that it's necessary for your skin, for your well-being. If you are in this mind, we will never be in a false way. The best moment, it's your moment. It depends on what happened in your life, in your moment, in your day. And this is so and it's what is beautiful in life. Everything is not always like you think. There is some change, some new information, and you move on your day. So all product, and I can speak for Abby more, have many tests to ensure the safety and the all tests are done. So 1, 2, or 3 times in a day, no problem.
Thank you.
And
Okay, go ahead.
finish in the cleaner if you have just 2 minutes more. I explain the specificity of each cleaner, okay? The active ingredient that we select for the purifying one and the exfoliating one. And uh, I just want to have a little moment for the base of the cleaner, what we decide to do for this. Um, and know that for the both the two cleaner, the base is the same. Okay, is the same because we decide to focus on the cleaning action. Okay, the base is for the cleaning. We focus on this, and it's the main purpose of the project. And we chose, how can I say that? Yes, in if you see the ingredient of many cleaner that you have certainly at home, many times you will see sulfate. Okay, for us, and you know that Abby have a blacklist. Okay, for us, the sulfate is not a good choice. So we work very hard to the sulfate help for the for the soap uh, it's very comfortable for a cleaner. Okay, it's but we don't want to use this agent, so we formulate without any sulfate. Okay, with the Abbi cleaner, you are with a sulfate-free surfactant. Okay, and we chose a substitute that derivate of renewable, very ecologic cycle. Everything everything is plant-based origin for the glucose, for the fatty alcohol, for everything. We are on a plant origin, and we formulate with an allergen-free fragrance too, and preservative of the two cleaner are certificate. In France, we have a certification of organic preservative, so we chose those one for the cleaner, and okay, very important because as I said, the skin need to be clean every day. Very important moment for your skin. So for us, it was logical to select for the base, and the base is all ingredient that will have the action of the cleaning. So it was very important for us to choose ingredient that will have the good efficacy to clean, but without any any polemic agent that we judge polemic agent. So know that with the Abbi cleaner are without sulfate, and if you read about sulfate, maybe you will be agree with me and for this choice.
Thank you. Okay. Awesome. So we're about 45 minutes into the call. Do we want to handle some of the other questions next week, or how are you feeling, Joanna? Do you want to do one
Tell
more,
me.
sure.
if you have some question just now and about this subject, or you want to move in another, I'm
Oh, okay. Someone did have a question about acne. Julie did. Julie, do you want to ask your question about acne?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Hi,
Welcome.
Joanna.
hi, Julie,
Thank you for your time today. So
with
I have a
pleasure.
question. It seems like acne is a big topic for our products, whether it's hormonal acne or whether it's teenage acne. And quite honestly, I don't know if they're the same thing or not. Like if I know acne is acne, but is there differences? My question to you is, would it be more beneficial for a customer to use the DIY, the 10 drops, maybe 5 to 6 of those with some hydration drops, or would it be more beneficial with somebody that's fighting acne to use the custom cream?
Okay. Um, Thank you, July, for this question. Very important because the answer is very first, the choice between DIY and customized cream, the in-lab one. It's in my opinion, it's more important to make this choice because of what you are and what it will be the best product for you and help your compliance to put your skincare. That's why often I tell, trust that trust you because even if you are very motivated to help your skin for acne or something, but it's too I don't know, it's too boring or it's not easy for the person to put the noise and the drop, and it's not he never found a good time to do it. Okay, don't take the DIY. No sense. Product will stay in your bathroom. No sense. Money is just in. You understand what I mean? So first, the choice between the customized and the DIY generally it's the adaptation of the person and what she is easy for her, because the most important is, even if the customized or the DIY, is that the final skincare was finally is on the skin, not in the bathroom. No sense of that. So if some people is is not very okay for the DIY, okay, start with the customized. It's a ready product. We prepare it for you. We send it to you and you put it on your skin, because the most important is that it will be on the skin. However, in the customized in lab, you will have 3 ingredients. And if you select regulation, blemish, and the I don't know how it's spelled, but for the oily, you will have 3 ingredients. Focus on the problematic of the acne, for example. Okay, so it will be a very concentrate, ready to use product that we will prepare for you. It depends of what you select finally for the composition. Okay, so if you focus on skin needed that is related with acne, you will have 3 very powerful active in your custom in lab. So really concentrate. It's very complete skincare focus for this problematic of acne. The advantage of the DIY solution is that you can, at each moment you prepare, you can dose. So you can move, you can focus, for example, with 9 drops of the number 10, because acne is like this. You never, when you are in a period, speak about young people, it's more easy to understand. Young people, you see, the acne is not like this. It's like this at the beginning, but when they are at the top of their of the acne, after it's like this. Like, you understand? It's better up. It's again. So with the DIY, the people can adapt because of the moment. So when for example, my little daughter have acne actually. What she done? When she's in the top of the acne moment, she put 9 drops of the number 10 every night. But in the morning, she put 6 and 3 of the number 3 sensibility. Why? Because of the day and because of the changing of the season. Now we have some day with the sun, some day with the rain, many factors. It's good to put something like hydration, sensibility, or radiance to help the skin in another need. But uh, she want to be more acne is very difficult for young people because of their social action. So it's very important for her. That's why I tell her, okay, put 9 every night, take 6. But if you are in a period that the acne is a little bit down, and because of the action, I hope so, of the 10, this acne will do like this. So then, actually, she don't put 9. She put only 3. Why? Because she's in the down of the acne period. So she put 3 to have a level and to help their skin with the active ingredient. 3 drops is sufficient to have, I don't know how to say it in English, sorry. Let me just.
Maintain.
Yeah, to maintain, exactly, to maintain the action, okay? 3 drops is sufficient. But when, if a morning she wake up and saw that some spots are again in this or this, she will put to 6, for example, and she play. I can say that she play with drops to make a balance and to equilibrate. That's the advantage of the DIY. You have everything at home and you take what is needed. Honestly, for a young people that is in this terrible period for them, I will recommend the DIY because they have social pressure and they need to have rapid action and a focused action because this is their trouble of the moment. So, as I said, cosmetic is there to help for all skin needs, but in the background of this action, the well-being is the most important thing. And what we have to have in our mind when we recommend something to people is what can help them to jump to the arrival line the more rapidly possible. It will help them to be more confident, to trust on them. So I think that, and I think, and I spoke with many of my daughter friends or my son, young love the action of the do it yourself, to be free, to put this, today I want to focus. So it corresponds to this generation, okay, of the young people. So I think if you have a woman who is, I don't know, 50 years old, and unfortunately, even if of this age, there is still some spot, it's you can have a different reflection, because maybe okay, maybe it's very efficacy skincare that you propose to me, but I'm not comfortable to make myself. If you okay, help her or make her customize, she will have ready to use. Honestly, the choice is really depend of the person and what she are ready to done to go to the arrival line that the person wants. Do you have your response, July?
I love that. I could
Yes, thank you. That was wonderful. So if the person, I'm speaking specifically to my daughter about my daughter. So if the person doesn't mind using the DIY and putting it together, um, I just wondered like what was going to be more productive for the problem, because she's been using the DIY 3 times a day for the last probably 3 weeks, every single day consistently. So it's not an issue of that. It was going to be what more is going to be more productive for the person's acne problem.
Is the DIY 3 times a day helping her, or do you
Yes.
need, okay.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes sense if they're having a flare up to go to, I know you said in the past, use the same consistency for DIY 2 to 3 weeks to let the skin go through the process. So once they're not having a flare up, would it make sense to then switch to the in lab versus the DIY?
Mm. Yeah, and think that when the spots begin to disappear, some young people have how we say it,
Sorry.
like red
Sorry.
mark,
Yeah, the
okay?
scarring. Yeah.
So it's yes, if if the person see that or know that her skin is like this, it's good when the spot is less and are at the maintain level with 3 drops, to complete the skincare with the number 2, for example, to help for this too. Because okay, right, I don't have spot, but now I have another mark, so it's not a good solution at the final. You understand? That's why the DIY is very good. You can complete the skincare with another, because the skin evaluates because of the resolution of a need, but another one can appear after or replace. Okay, so you can put the number 2, or if it's not really a local mark, but the global of the face is a little bit red, or it's not very clean because of the disappear of the spot, then move to the 4 for the radiance one, and that will help the person in the global effect on the face. You understand?
Yes.
The most important with the DIY is to feel free to move like this from a need to another, and to 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 take 3 of this one, and don't forget, you have the morning, you have the evening. So even if the person have to focus on 9, As I said, my daughter used 9 when she's on the top of the acne, 9 in the night, but in the morning she make a different mix. She put 3 of the number 3 of sensitivity or hydration. It depends of what she want to focus on. So uh, really the most important is to keep free of, play with this and help the skin with this ingredient or this ingredient. That's why, in the concentrate active, we put a general term like spot, like radiance, something that we want people understand the global need that ingredient inside will help. You understand?
Yes, very helpful. Thank you so much for your time.
No, it's a great pleasure for me.
Thank you, Joanna. Now, do you have about 5 more hours? Because
Usually, need to clean when there is acne. The clean is very, very important. Really, with acne, no discussion. Okay, you want this product, you buy this product, but keep the cleaner too, because young people sometimes are very like this with the clean action in global, even if to go to the shower. So if really want to have a good result, the cleaning with the acne problem is very, very important.
yeah. We love this time with you, Joanna. We could go on and on. We were on for a full hour. And so we do have our continuing Google form. So where people can submit more questions to you. And we would love to do this again. So we'll see when we can get on your calendar again. All right.
With pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for this call. We love it. We appreciate you. Go make magic happen back there in your lab, okay?
Thank you. Thank
All
you
right.
too.
See you next time.
Thank you.